the key questions should be really put forward for everyone interested in women's position in Islam, which is, what was the status of women before Islam? We need to know this perfectly and in details. And here I recommend a book. This book to give us exactly in details how was the woman position in Medina and Mecca before Islam, and in details. Al-Quran recorded some verses which is very much recording such era. Okay, the prophetic saying been relating sometimes to certain habits against women before Islam. Okay, and there we are going to tackle and to recall those traditions. The other question will be what Islam gives women. What was missing before Islam and given later on in Islam and because of Islam. The other question, what Islam wants from women. We said it is not acceptable to keep women life before or after Islam just as it's been before Islam. So things change. So about these changes, is there any kind of message, duties, obligations upon women to fulfill according to Islam or not? Or should she kept to be passive entity just as she been before Islam? Of course not. I think this is a very quick answer, but it should be answered more perfectly in details. The other question will be, is Islam compatible with human rights when it comes to the right of women in Sharia?
Oh, definitely.
Well, here the question actually, why should we have such question? Because looking around in the Islamic world, you'll find that many things being done against women, and
But there is the people who practice it. The
Exactly.
Islamic law is right.
It is by the name of Islam. This is the problem, and this is why should we tackle such things, to get Islam out of this vicious circle. To say that Islam did this to women, this is not acceptable anymore. So we need really about that to differ. What is Islam and what is customs? What is or what kind of treatment that is acceptable upon Islam and what is not? The other question will be, does the picture of women in the Islamic world, and this is I think very related question to what we've been saying already, is it in a way or another related to Islam? Well, again, we may have very quick answer and we may not, but the thing that we need to reflect about that, and we need to wonder really, why should we find horrific things and horrific treatment to women in the Islamic world, again, under the umbrella that it is done by the name of Islam. So, after looking at those questions, it is really important to bear in mind and to have this perfectly understood. Islam and women issue in this era interrelated. The meaning. The minute I'm defending women's rights upon the solid and authentic text of Islam, by doing that, I am defending Islam itself. This is important. So, women issues should be tackled, and tackled quickly, especially during this time. Why is that? I think it is to do with those rapid changing in the world everywhere. To mention September the 11th. Before September the 11th, we had problems. Yes, no question about that. But after September the 11th, the picture of Muslim women and the picture of Islam being in a very horrific way changed. Well, this is a part of the story. But I think September the 11th what happened afterward, bringing in Osama bin Laden issue, bringing in Al-Qaeda and the war of Iraq and the war on Afghanistan, all these, and to say that we have two parts of the world, which is the devil and the evil part of the world and the good part of the world, and to put the Islamic world in the evil area, I think this added even more dull picture and effective and unjust influence on the Islamic world, Islam in specific, and women and in general in the Arab world and the Islamic world.